Okay, this problem asks us to write the series. Sorry if the script font is too small to see. Write the series in sigma notation and find the infinite sum. So you can see here we're adding 3 plus 0.3 plus 0.03. So what they're saying is, and it's kind of given away, it says find the infinite sum. We should assume that this is geometric, but it never hurts to try. Remember, to find the common ratio, the common ratio is what we multiply this by to get that. But if you can't do that calculation in your head like it is here, you can always do this number divided by that number. We can do 0.3 divided by 3. That should be the same as this number divided by this number, right? We divide going backwards, right? So what we get from this for the common ratio is 0.1. So if I had to write this, and they want me to write the series in sigma notation, they want me to express what's happening here with the sigma, right? The dot, 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 dot tells me that I'm finding an infinite sum. I'm starting with the first term. Now my job is to take this geometric series and write it in this format, which you will recall is the general format for a geometric sequence. The first term in the sequence goes here. The common ratio, typically in parentheses, raised to the n minus 1 power. So based on what I've done here, I know the first term is 3. The common ratio is 0.1. And I'm raising that to the n minus 1 power. So this is an expression of the series as I'm writing this plus this plus this plus this plus this. This is the sigma notation for what that series looks like. Okay, so this is saying add together all of the terms in this series, starting with the first term and never stopping. That's what's happening here. Okay, now to actually calculate this, we have our sum formula. We have our infinite sum formula, which is the first term divided by 1 minus the common ratio. Okay, if you don't remember that, I told you we did this one already. I said put this somewhere prominently in your notes. If you're calculating an infinite sum of a geometric series, the first term divided by 1 minus the common ratio. And that's what we have here. This is equal to 3 over 0.9 or 9/10, which, I don't know, you guys feel like doing a little math here? This is 3 over 9/10. Do you remember the shortcut for taking a fraction where the denominator is a fraction? We take this and we multiply it times the top, okay, which is 30 over 9, which can be reduced to 10 over 3. And what is 10 over 3? This is 3 1/3. I know I'm going quickly through some of these calculations. Any one of these answers, not so much this, right? But this answer is acceptable, this answer is acceptable, this answer is acceptable. But what is 3 1/3? 3 1/3 is 3.3 repeating. And that's what's happening in this series, right? 3 plus 0.3. Then add another 3 at the back end. Then add another 3 at the back end. Then add another 3. So we have an infinite amount of 3's that keep getting added, which is what 3 1/3 is. Okay, so this is how we can express a series in sigma notation, and then using the formula to actually calculate the infinite sum.